Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, and I am bringing you the LDL season recap. I don't know why that hasn't spawned in. Let me reload that and see if it'll spawn in here in a second. I might have to message Zaki and be like, or Autumn and be like, hey, broke the dock again, can you fix it? Nope, the array is not working. Has it worked on any of the other ones? Yeah, this one's in. Wait a minute. Max Season 6. What did I name it on this? LDL D-Max Season 6. Oh. There we go. Okay. Now that that's filled in. We finished 3 and 8. I'm not going to complain about timer. That's going to be a thing of the past here because, you know, I'm moving. So that should be all said and done. I don't have to worry about it. I'll be able to play lane timer, no problem. So I'm not going to complain about the timer ones. A couple of games where I just made a couple of really poor plays, you know, versus Jet, had I gone Haxorus instead of Excadrill, I would have beaten Jet probably. Versus Jake, if I just played non-20-minute timer in my head, even since we were on lane timer, but I was playing 20-minute timer, I probably would have won that one. So we could have been 5 and, you know, 6 or something like that. But it is what it is. Live and learn. And I will be returning to LDL next season. I'm not happy with this performance. I'm going to be coming back with a fire because I want to actually do well in LDL Wi-Fi again. Plus, I really like Wi-Fi. If you haven't noticed with me picking up 2 more Wi-Fi leagues. So, sorry, my mom texted me something for some reason. Where did she text me? Oh. She took a bath because she helped me move, so she was taking a picture of this foam volcano she made before she got in, because she put soap in and it bubbled up and made a volcano, which, you know, I like science and I think that was kind of cool. But anyways, so back to what we're doing here. I am not good with sand. I'm just gonna say that right now. We did finish 3 and 8 minus 11. I'm calling that I'm finishing 7th because I think Looney's going to lose his battle, even though that game hasn't been played yet. I think he's going to lose, which is going to put me at 7th place. And minus 11, so not the greatest. Excadrill, 6 and 7. I never could get sand running. I never could. I don't know what's wrong, but sand has not gone well for me. And so for the time being, I'm going to abandon sand. I've actually abandoned weather completely. None of my drafts lately have been weather-based drafts since LDL, or since G8DL ended, so, or that draft. So I have no weather-based drafts right now. I just need a break from it. Clefable 2 and 5, minus 3. There's so much more potential to Clefable. This was my first time using it, and I want to pick it up again. Just like Clefairy, Clefable has a lot of potential that I've found. With the DLC 2 coming out, the fact that you can now wish port legally with Unaware or any ability, very, very nice. Expect me to come back and try Clefable. I had some fun with it. I mean, Haxorus is a god. We already knew this. It's one of my favorite dragons to use. I'm trying other dragons right now because I just need a break from Haxorus and the other big 3, Goodra and Hydreigon, which I used this season as well. I just need a break. I need to expand my horizons, but, you know, Haxor's putting on a show at the end of the season, and could have put on a show earlier in the season. It's still one of my favorite dragons to use, and I will be back for it. Rotom Heat. Not using again. I said it with Rotom Wash, I'll say it with Rotom Heat. I hate these two stupid mons. I think they are way too overrated. I think they are way too easy to prep around, and they are just bad. I really think they're bad. They're not that great offensively and defensively. You know, they are just terrible mons. I'm going to try Mo. I'm going to try Frost, because I liked Rotom Spoop. I'm going to try 2 of the 3 other forms and see how they go. Otherwise, I'm going to abandon the Rotom line. Lurantis, still waiting for me to get it set up and go. I had it set up several times where I could have just absolutely run shop. Unfortunately, Jet's Heliolisk said no. So, otherwise Lurantis was going to run through Jet pretty quickly too. I'm still going to use it. I love the mod. I love the Contrary Assault Vest set, which is about the only set I run. And it can just put in work if I can get it rolling. But we'll see. Gigalith. Okay, so Gigalith is my default sand setter. I will never use Hippo, I don't think. Maybe I'll try Hippo again, but I don't anticipate it. I might use T-Tar again because I want to try T-Tar out again, but probably not on a sand team, a full sand team. I might just be draft T-Tar for a Dark Rock type, because Gigalith surprisingly got 6 kills this season, and that was with sand not doing very well. Gigalith actually tied for the lead of, you know, kill leader, which, you know, sand was my kill leader, but Haxor's only had half a season. So, I don't know. Get jiggy with it. It put in some work, and I'm really surprised. My Milotic only came to 1 game. I wish I had had it earlier in the season. It could have done a lot more work for me earlier in the season and been a lot less of a problem. And then the back half of the season, I just had no matchups with it. So, I'm going to try my Milotic again in Gen 8. I like it. It's a nice bulky water. I'd want to pair it with an offensive water type, I think, to really get my best value out of it, but I like it. Gengar, what's not to love? That mon is so versatile. I'm so glad it had the Goodra effect in the league recently, where now I really like it as my ghost type. 5-5, not the greatest stats, but when it did come, it put in the work. Scrafty didn't do anything till the last game, and then Scrafty's like, all right, I got you. I'm gonna help you get that last win. So, my mom brought me ice cream. So, the bath picture was a pre-bath thing, but then she brought me ice cream, so it's alright. I'm gonna be eating ice cream while I do this. I'm going to use Scrafty again. Dark fighting types are fun. Urshifu, Scrafty. I'm going to try Pangoro. I know I can get Scrafty rolling. I just need to get him rolling. And I did not have a lot of time to get him rolling this season. He was a mid-season pickup. He did do very well as a defensive mon, while also putting out some offense. I just needed to get better matchup. It's like my Milotic again. I did not have the matchups for Scrafty at the end of the season, where I had them at early season and didn't have him. So, Galarian Mr. Mime, I know he talks so much shit towards Jet and Absolute that I was going to show what this thing could do, and then I never brought it to a single game. So, yeah, Galarian Mr. Mime doing absolutely dick shit. A Selgor. Okay, this was, again, mid-season pickup that I really liked. Like, after mid-season, I really liked how this team came together with some of my pickups. A Selgor is a wonderful mon. I will be trying it again, because the Throat Spray and Burden set is just broken. And it's not a bad mon in general. It actually puts in a fair chunk of work. So, and it's a spiker. So I will definitely be looking at trying the Selgor again. Because usually it's a nice cheap mon, and it's so fast. It fits that 0 aura speed tier that I like to have. So definitely expect me to, you know, look at a Selgor again. I had a lot of fun with that. Hydreigon, I know it was leading the team in kills early season, and I swapped it out for Haxorus. I just was not feeling good about Hydreigon. I had to let it go this season. I'm sure it could have done work the back half of the season, but something wasn't meshing between Sand and Hydreigon. So it was just, I needed to get rid of it. But I still love it. It's still one of my favorite dragon types to use. Decidueye didn't get any action. Inteleon didn't get any action. Heracross, nice little redemption there. Heracross had a decent chunk of action early in the season, where it kind of showed its value after I'd written it off. After APA, whichever APA I was in, where it didn't do very well. So I'll try Heracross again. It's nice. It's a nice mon. Guts, Scarfed, Banded, Subset. So I'll definitely come back and take a look at him again. But where does that leave me here? Not nice. Career record of 119 and 185. I'm close to having lost 200 games. I'm like 15 games out from losing 200. Yeah, that's not good. That's not where I wanted to be at this point. I was trying to even it out. That gap between Gen 8's win-loss is getting big again. I'm 30 games there. I was 34 games in Gen 7, so I gotta fix that. My differential's getting better. You know, my differential to this point, how many games off am I from there? 12 and 21? So I could potentially get to the same numbers. By the time I get to 67 wins, I could potentially be right there. Okay. Yeah. I need to work on my differential very badly. The Corviknights now are 18 and 28. That's still, behind the Bearticks, that's still the best, you know, win-loss record. We'll see how it goes if I can get these straightened out. But yeah, it's not in a good position right now. As far as the Mons go, Hydreigon and Haxorus are tied for second now, both of which have passed Alolan Ninetales at 33 kills each. I think they're the only ones that are... Well, Gengar is sitting here, 18 and 13 at the 12th position. Then I don't think anybody else is close to the top. I think they're all down here. Well, Drill is in the top 30, 11 and 15. Lurantis is 9 and 9. Scrafty 8 and 11. Gigalith is 7 and 12. I think that's actually the best any of my, you know, weather setters have been. Yeah, well, along on Ninetales, but I've never used Hail. Gigalith, Milotic. I'm not seeing... I think everybody else is way down the list outside the top 100. Yeah, everybody else is way down the list outside the top 100. So that's going to be our recap for LDL Season 11 of DMAX. I will be back next season. Mark my words. Unless life gets in the way, I will be back because I want to prove that this season wasn't a flop. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.